Alright YouTube, what's good? It's Hightower 5000 here today, bringing you a brand new episode of Road to Max. Today we're starting off episode number 47 with a highlight from a live stream the other night. Basically, as you can see right now, I'm doing some net trial, I think is how you pronounce it, a Slayer task. This is my first live stream of the week, and it was quite a basic and easy one actually. It was just me going ahead. I think I did 2 Slayer tasks in total, and as you know, in the past few episodes of Road to Max, I've primarily been aiming to try and get 85 Slayer, just so I can go ahead and do Abyssal Demons. Now I know Abyssal Demons really mean nothing in this day and age. Whips are only worth 80k or something like that. Really not worth a lot, and there's so many weapons now that are better than them. However, it's always something, since I really started RuneScape, everyone sort of dreams, you know, when all the levels are around about level 10, you know, your skills are really low, it's like, oh, I wish I could be able to go ahead and kill an Abyssal Demon and get a whip so I can make loads of money. This is a way back, like, I think I started RuneScape really properly in about, must have been about 2007-8 I think it was, so, I mean, that's near enough 10 years ago now. And let's put it this way, whips were worth at least 3 mil probably back then, and also the value of money was much higher as well, because money was a lot more difficult to obtain back then. So that's really why I think Abyssal Demons have always been a dream. Now I realise for me to go ahead and get Abyssal Whip, which I want from Abyssal Demons, that is their main drop. It's like a 1 in 1024 drop rate, so it's really not a good drop rate, and also for only 80k it's really not worth it now. But that is really why I want to go ahead and get 85 Slayer, and as you can see there, I have just achieved it, which after quite a wee while of going ahead and doing Slayer, I finally managed to reach. Along with that, as you can see, I'm coming up on a defense level. Slowly attack and defense are getting all the way up to level 90, which is what I want. Strength is actually getting close to level 94. Not that I want it to get to level 94, but it seems to be recently some of the quests that I've been doing and some of the quests that I'm about to do are giving me some strength bonus XP, so really can't complain about that. Speaking on the live stream front, actually I haven't really been enjoying live streaming. A few people always check it out, which is great fun. I don't know how much longer that's going to last because I'm about to go into the exam period and I'm not very well prepared at all. I always seem to leave the studying to the last minute, but unfortunately, like in the preparation to this exam period, it's not gone too well just because so much coursework has just been, it's been taking up all my time, and really the time that I would be going ahead studying has been taken up with extra coursework because some of the coursework that I'm doing right now are really demanding, so kind of unfortunate, a bit underprepared, so I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to live stream. But it might be, and I probably will start doing this in the future actually, when I'm doing quests, I'll obviously go ahead and record the quest. I've been live streaming, I think I've done it once or twice now, and I want to do it more in the future, me actually live streaming doing a quest. Now, that really is something that some people might not find entertaining, but I do, because it makes, I do enjoy doing quests in general. However, I think it just adds an extra aspect of entertainment as well, and something I'm sure I will do in the future. It has taken me quite a few weeks to actually get to level 85 Slayer, and in the future I hope to continue training it. However, I know it's not going to be at a very fast rate. It's probably only going to be maximum like 10 Slayer tasks a week. I just don't have really the time, and I know after my exams I've got so much quests to go ahead and make that I'm not really going to have the time to just go ahead and Slayer all day. And I would find that boring as well, to be honest, so that's why Slayer's not going to go up at an alarming rate. I still do want to continue to train it though and unlock more and more monsters. So I just completed the Mighty Fall quest there. Overall the quest, it's quite an easy master quest, however I really did fuck it up. Basically I knew I could have recorded the quest in about an hour. A lot of things have came up during the recording, so I'm now at 2 hours and 23 minutes. Which is just ridiculous for a recording. I don't even think Morning's End Part 2 recording was this long. Ever actually did that in stages, but nonetheless, overall, not a bad quest to be honest, quite easy to do. I died twice as well during this, from just some stupid combat mistakes, but I learned from that and I eventually got through it. If you've not done this quest, it is very much worth doing because it will lead to the Ritual of Majorat, which at the end of the day is the end goal pretty much for everyone with questing. From that, as you can see, got some pretty tasty rewards. Right now, I've got my additional lamps. I've got a 50k and a 75k lamp, which I'm going to go ahead and open here. Now, I can really go ahead and put them towards any skills that I choose. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the 50k one towards defense, and I'm only 10k away from a level, hence right now why I'm recording. That gets us level 89 defense, getting us closer to that level 90, and then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the 75k one on Slayer. I think that's the most logical thing to do. Coming to think of it, would it maybe been better going ahead and using the 50k on Slayer as well? However, I went ahead and just got the defense level because I thought, why not? Usually I'd actually maybe go for prayer, but there's not really much point when I've got 99 prayer. Obviously prayer is very expensive, so that would have saved me quite a bit of money. That is the real benefit there of doing questing. Literally, you get so much XP for, I mean, that quest really, if you're actually doing that, I mean, I'm making a guide, so I have to do a lot more in-depth stuff in the research and read it. Whereas if you're actually doing that, that'll probably only take you about half an hour to 45 minutes to do. So if you've not done it, I'd really recommend doing it. So it's been a while since I've actually played. As you basically can tell, there's been like 6 or 7 quests uploaded to the channel since the last Road to Mat. It's just simply because I've not really been playing, and when I have been playing, I've been doing quests. Reason because of that is primarily been exams and coursework. I had a graphics coursework, so I do video games development if you don't know, and that coursework was just absolutely ridiculous. I was in like 12 hours, 13 hours a day for about 7 days doing computer graphics. Very fun, but very stressful. Then I had an exam. I've had 1 exam so far, I've still got 2 to go. First exam went absolutely wonderful. Easily will get 75% plus on that, no problem. I also completed the brand new quest, River of Blood, which overall was actually quite easy. It was a Grandmaster. It was a wee bit tedious, and it was like walking from one person to the other, going ahead and talking to them. There was a lot of talking. There wasn't much puzzles though or anything like that, so it was actually quite an easy quest for a Grandmaster quest again. So I'm very happy that's out the way though. That video's done exceptionally well. It's already in 100 views in just under 12 hours, which I'm quite happy. Out of that though, I did get a Tome of XP. We've seen some of these in the previous quest, Lord of the Vampirium and the Legacy of Seergaze. These are very, very useful. So what they do is they give me 75k, and I get 4 of them. If you complete the quest before a certain date, or you get 4 lots of 75k, whereas if you complete it after a certain date, you only get 3 lots. So there's another added bonus really. So I'm going to get 300k here. What skills am I going to put it towards? I'm just going to put it towards agility. In general, I still have been doing my agility posts every single day. However, on the treasure hunter keys, or whatever they're called now, I've not actually been getting many prismatic stars. So that means agility hasn't been going up at as fast rate, because majority of time before, when I was doing agility, I was simply just getting loads and loads of XP because I had a bonus XP from prismatic stars. I'm going to go ahead here, and I'm just going to go ahead and actually redeem all this here, because this is going to get me enough to get me level 96 and then a wee bit more as well. So that's us now at 18k to go. And that then takes me over the level. One thing, I think I'm actually not going to go for another 75k in this skill. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put it towards rune crafting, because that'll probably save me about an hour, which is quite good. So basically, rune crafting, I've not really been in too much of it. So that's 671k to go, so still quite a lot to go, and I've not got any dailies right now, so I'm not really motivated to go ahead and do it, to be honest. I'm not really playing Runescape even AFK right now, to be honest, just because the studying that I'm doing, it requires all my focus. Right now I'm about to start studying math, so that exam's in 2 days' time. I've then got a computer graphics exam, which is a combination of maths and theory, so it's a very much applied stuff which I need to go ahead and really focus on. I do look like a bit of a tit right now. As you can see, I've got the Sun Spear, I think, in my hand. You need to use that for the new River of Blood quest, but we have here my augmented Bando's chestplate. I just didn't get a chance to go ahead and disassemble it, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Right now we're at level 47. I believe this will take me up to just under, or no, it does take me to level 50. Rock and roll, so that's all my skills now at level 50, as you can see there, which is pretty god darn awesome. So it must have been a broadcast going out there as well, so again, don't really think there's much useful there, but that's everything at level 50. I've also got right now a sword at level 8, and I've also got them at level 7, so I'm actually getting some decent amount of stuff actually going on, and then hopefully we'll just... I've not really been live streaming recently, or the past week anyway, just due to the fact that I've not had the chance to go ahead and live stream. I just don't have the time, so I've not been doing too much Slayer, but hopefully not too long after that, when I get done, I've basically got to make a shit ton of quests before I go to America, so hopefully we'll get time to do some more invention then. So that's me just edited the 3 or 4 clips from this video. Now, I'm now finally done my exams. This video is actually very conflicting. The gap between all these clips has been absolutely ridiculous. So I've now done all my exams. It's good. All of them in general went quite well. All the coursework's got done. I should get the highest grade for each module which I've done. The exams themselves, 2 of them went very well, 1 went okay. So Again, I'll just have to wait until I think it's the 6th of June to get my marks back. But as I was saying, now it's really the quest grind which I'm going to go ahead and start doing. So my plan is to make 3 videos today. For example, I've already completed the Mighty Fall. That's already done and edited. I'm now doing this Road to Max. I think next up is Spirit of Summer or something like that, Summer's End. One of them ones which I'm going to go ahead and do tonight. And I'm basically just trying to get through as many quests as possible in this next 3 months. On Friday I'll be doing While Gothic Sleeps. Now, I'm saying all this, loads of quests, rock and roll, they're not going to be coming out back to back. Because I'm going to America for 11 weeks, I need to pre-make videos, and that's why I'm literally going to be, I'm not quite going to be getting Questcape, because I'll still have about 10 quests, I think, to do when I actually get back. But I think I have about 55 quests left, or roughly something like that. I'm basically going to end up doing 80% of them at least. Okay, so I'm actually down to 45, so I have done quite a lot actually. But I'll be near enough all the quests done. And then that means that I can hopefully go ahead and start doing old school quests and start a new account and do the quests that I've already completed but didn't record for RuneScape in probably about October time. But again, we'll really just have to wait and see on that front. I should get everything done though by the time we go to America. It really just depends how everything pans out after. So to address 1 or 2 things in the video as well, actually in the last clip I had a cold, which I do apologise about, you can probably hear it, and the audio on 1 or 2 of the clips is a bit poor. I'm now going to be starting streaming again, however it's only going to be quest live streams, so they'll be at odd times of the day. I'll basically just be live streaming when I'm recording a quest. There's no really set time for that unfortunately, because I'm just going to do a quest when I need to do a quest. Basically what I sometimes do is I go ahead, record 2 or 3 quests, then I give myself that time to edit. Whereas right now what I'm going to do, just to break it all up, is I'm literally going to record the quest, edit it straight away, then go ahead and record another quest. So for example, I might do 2 or 3 live streams in a day, just throughout the day at different times, which is actually a good thing because that means people from different time zones can actually tune in if they do choose to. I realise that watching quests on a live stream, as I said during this video, isn't the most appealing, but come hang out, have a laugh, and hopefully it should be good fun. From that, I'll get so many levels. The amount of quests that I'm going to do over these next few weeks, I'm going to be getting so many levels. I'm not going to be directly training really any skills. I'll be AFKing skills. So right now, as you can see, we're now 445k, so I've only got about 200k in 2 weeks since that last clip. Or no, it was about a week and a half ago, that last clip actually. Really not got a lot, but now that I'm totally done, I will probably get this maybe by Friday. This is Wednesday right now, so you'll see that in the next episode of Road to Max. Don't know when that will be though, to be honest. That'll probably be in about a week and a half's time. Unfortunately, you're not going to get to see that today. Also, the Next Generation client has actually come out since the last episode of Road to Max. The last episode of Road to Max was on the 10th of April. It's now the 4th of May, so a big gap there. One thing I'm having an issue with, you can't see my mouse. And when I turn my mouse recording on, it makes the mouse really big for some odd reason. Like as you can see here right now, that's me turned it back on, and it's just really, it's too big basically. It's not to scale. Is anyone else having this problem with OBS? Because if so, please tell me and tell me the corrective action, because unfortunately right now, I'm having to record without it, and I just feel it looks a bit better when you actually have the mouse in sight. Anyway, that is all for this video, so thank you very much for watching. 1 or 2 things before I go. As I'm doing a lot of quests, I've got a rough order of what I actually want to record them in and release them in. If anyone has any suggestions on what quests they would like to see uploaded first, because I have a choice what order I upload them in. Basically there'll be a space of at least 4 days when I'm in America, and up until I go to America there'll be videos every 3 days. That is really the plan. So if you've got a quest that you want a guide on, I can obviously release it ahead of the other ones. Right now the main aim is to get While Gothic Sleeps out and Ritual of Majorat. Those are obviously the 2 most popular requested, so if I can go ahead and do them, those will be released first, then after that really doesn't matter where to go. I think I'll go and finish off the Dwarf, or the plan is to finish off the Dwarf quest line. However, again, if someone has a suggestion, then I'll go ahead and do that. Again, I do apologise about the large wait from the last episode of Road to Max. Couldn't really do much about that, but I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, rating, subscribe if you are new around here. Go down into the description below, follow me on Twitter so you know when I'm live streaming. Go ahead and follow me on Twitch as well. Like my Facebook page, and that is all for this video. So my name's Hightower 5000 and I'm out. Adios.